Hey everybody, so I haven't done a Bitcoin technical analysis or market overview, whatever you want to call it, type of video in a minute, mostly because everything has stayed the same on my outlook since the last time I recorded a Bitcoin video. So right now I'm on the monthly time frame, which means each one of these bars represents 1 month. So back here is 2017. So we go 12 bars out or 12 months out, then you're at 2018. You go 12 more bars out, and you're at 2019. All right, pretty simple. But last time I talked to you guys about Bitcoin, we had just gone up 40% in two candlesticks. This is the daily time frame now, so each candlestick represents 1 day. We had this was in October. We had two huge candlesticks that moved up the prices of Bitcoin about 40%, and we were in this daily equilibrium pattern where we had the high, the low, a lower high, and we dropped down. Right here, we had a daily trend change, bearish. It broke bearish, and I said I'm not getting into Bitcoin unless we see another daily trend change or some other type of bullish confirmation. And I mentioned that during this drop, any type of bounce is just a lower high, so we can continue seeing this go like this and down and down. That's what I said in my last video. 400 and drop down lower. We can bounce up again and drop down lower. Bounce up again. So what you're seeing is lower highs, which is not something that is good to be trading in. That's kind of what played out. We've been making lower highs ever since that break, ever since that trend change, and we haven't changed the trend ever since. So I'm going to go back out to the monthly time frame and show you guys what I'm looking at and what most traders are looking at. So I trade what is called equilibrium patterns, where price will move up, down, a lower high, a higher low, and it will kind of tighten in a smaller and smaller and smaller range. Here we have a monthly equilibrium pattern, which is kind of the biggest equilibrium pattern you can have. So basically, we have the all-time high set at 20,000. We have the bottom. We have the low set at 3,100. We have a lower high set here at 13,800. And right now, we are looking for this higher low compared to 3128. So anything above 3128 is a higher low. And what we want to see is establishing this higher low position and then moving up to find a lower high. Anywhere below 13,800 is a lower high, and continue to tighten in this range probably through 2020. So the way we finally know if this lower high has been set is we need at least a daily trend change, if not a weekly trend change, to make sure that we've set this low and now looking up towards 10,000, 11,000, anything below 13,800. So if I go back to the daily time frame, we have been rejecting from this exponential moving average ever since that drop I mentioned, and it's been kind of a good guide for the price over the last 2-3 months. So what I want to see is, so this was a bounce, right, on the daily time frame. I want to see a daily higher low and a higher high to basically confirm this trend change. I want to be trading above these exponential moving averages. Ideally, I would want the exponential moving averages to cross. So that would be like that would be this red line crossing the blue line, which is the opposite of what happened here, which is another bullish confirmation. So there's a couple things I need to happen before I hop back into Bitcoin, because this bounce is a nice bounce, but it doesn't mean anything if we keep dropping to lower lows and lower highs. So that's what I'm watching out. That's what I'm looking out for in Bitcoin. We need price to be trading above exponential moving averages. We need to basically cross 7,400, 7,500 and change the daily trend. If I zoom into the 4-hour, you can see we have the high, the low. We have a 4-hour lower high from 7,400 and a higher low. And right now we have resistance at 7,227. It's kind of like a double top here. So we'll see if the 4-hour time frame can turn bullish, and if we can cross over 7,448 and 7,500 to change the daily trend. So that is what I'm looking out for in Bitcoin, and the other names are behaving pretty similarly. So you can use Bitcoin as a benchmark for the other names, which are Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Link, and kind of go from there. So that's my analysis on Bitcoin. If any of you guys have any questions on any other ticker symbols or on Bitcoin, or how to read technical analysis, anything like that, you can either DM me or drop the comment or a question in the comment box, and I'll get to you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll make some more updates as price action continues.